Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to I'm Not Repeating Myself podcast. I'm your host, Mike, and I hope you heard what I said the first time because I'm not repeating myself. Glad everybody could be with me on this good Monday. Please make sure you like, share, and subscribe on SoundCloud, Apple, Spotify, and on YouTube. I'm on TikTok at I'm Not Repeating Myself Pod, and I'm also on Instagram at I'm Not Repeating Myself Pod. Hope everybody had a good weekend, man. Playoff basketball officially started, but we won't get into that a little bit later. Um, but I want to start off talking about my go to rap. This guy right here. You listen to this podcast, following me or know me, you know that Wayne is my go. So he had an interesting tweet over the weekend, and it kind of just had me like, oh brother, this shit again. So let me go ahead and read it, man. Uh, so Lil Wayne said, "It's truly a humbling experience when events like Coachella and the Grammys come around like clockwork. I'm uninvited, uninvolved. I appreciate my position or space I hold in your heart and mind, if so, because you're the humbling experience that's timeless, and for that I thank you. I ain't shit without you." Um, Wayne got to stop with the pity parties, man. Like Wayne has to stop. Regardless of the little 3 6 month every try to do the revisionist history that Twitter does, it doesn't take away from what really happened and the impact and the love that he does get. Like Wayne is consistently regarded as a GOAT, one of the most influential rappers of all time. Still relevant to this day as far as younger artists reaching out to him to do features. That should be enough. Like his name holds weight alone. Anytime his name come up, it's still relevant today as far as still being able to rap. Even though I didn't like the Carter Six, it kind of killed me that I had to kill that album last year. But it is what it is. But outside of that, there's not a time period that I can think of where Wayne was never given his proper due. Never. From the time you gotta think Wayne has been in rap since he was like 12 years old. So this goes way, way back. Wayne has been attached to rap since about 94, 95. And throughout his whole career, I literally seen Wayne's whole career. I can't say that there was a time where he wasn't appreciated. A lot of this shit really started with the Super Bowl, man. This Super Bowl shit seems to really have hurt him to a place to where now he feel like as if he's not getting his just due. He's not getting his props, and I can't agree with that. It seems to come off as kind of begging type. Like, bro, you don't gotta beg for no props. You Wayne. You're Wayne. Like during your run from '05 to 2010, which I think is one of the best, if not the best runs in hip hop history, niggas was saying you are the best rapper alive. Niggas still acknowledge that time frame. Every time you do a feature, niggas give you your props and nah, this nigga Wayne get busy. Now, again, Carter Six wasn't what it was supposed to be. Like everything past no ceilings for me is, I don't really care about. I think at that point, for me personally, Wayne had nothing else to prove after that. So after that, Wayne has been lackluster as far as projects. Like that goes without saying. I'm not that much of a fan where I can't be real. So his work post that time frame is lackluster. Like there's nothing really memorable post that time. His features more so are better than the work that he's put out. But I'm just tired of Wayne acting like as if he acts like he's one of these rappers that came up and just never kind of cracked the door open into stardom. Like my nigga, you a rap icon. I'm pretty sure if we pull up Spotify streams and Apple streams, the most streamed rappers, Wayne is consistently in the top five, top 10 of those lists monthly on a year-to-year basis. He's always on the top of my Apple replay list every month. Every month, and at the end of the year, he's at least in the top 10, most times top five. But I just don't like it because it's coming off as like it's really getting to him. Like he gotta stop. He gotta stop the complaining, man. You don't gotta force yourself to get acceptance from these platforms, my nigga. You don't. Damn sure not the Grammys. Damn sure not Coachella. It's like, and then Wayne is you gotta think. By the time by the time Drake and Nicki take off, Wayne is only like 28, 29 years old. Like he put them, and that's the thing about Wayne. It's like he catapulted. Drake and Nicki during the time where it was during his prime. Like you got to think Drake comes out 08, 09. He co-signed Nicki first in 07. That's definitely when he was killing shit. So even with him doing that, it didn't hold him back from his stardom. He should really think about that time frame. If niggas was gonna forget about you, niggas would have forgot about you when Nicki and Drake came out. But that didn't happen. You was able to still be the man and the rapper that you was while Nicki and Drake rose into their own stardom. That was the time frame niggas was gonna forget about you. But niggas, you coexisted. So today in 2026, it's like, bro, at what point in time did people forget about you, or you're not giving your props? Like that's not happening. Rappers Kendrick Lamar, for example. Kendrick Lamar got a whole mixtape series dedicated to Wayne's style. A whole mixtape series. It's consistently rappers giving Wayne his props, saying how influential he was. I wanted to be like him. Like it's you could see it. I don't really gotta go on a whole rant and name a whole bunch of list of rappers that Wayne influenced. It's evident. It's very evident. I just want Wayne to stop begging for these shit. Because what's gonna happen is, let's say Coachella and the Grammys do involve him. It's gonna come off like, here, nigga, damn. Like, shut the fuck up. But I don't know. That Super Bowl shit did a number on him, man. I can't put no. I can't put my fingerprint on it. I don't know what it is. It seems like he hasn't gotten over that shit. Maybe him and Jay-Z need to have a conversation. Honestly, I'm not really trying to see Wayne on the Super Bowl stage. Now, from a fan standpoint, me personally, would I love Wayne to perform some of the best records that he ever had? 100%. 1000%. But I feel like that time has passed. Like that time has passed as far as a Super Bowl opportunity. Now, Coachella, the Grammys, and all that, hey, for sure. Like just seeing clips on the Coachella stage. You get what I'm saying? These niggas 50 plus. So it's not that Wayne can't still get it. Every time Wayne has Louisiana Fest from my vantage point, that should be going crazy. So, bro, just continue to perform and do what you do in the areas that are highlighting you, or create your own platform, nigga. You don't even need them. We talking about Wayne. Wayne don't need Coachella and Grammys to co-sign him, nigga. This is not 1997, dog. This is not 1997 when you on the rise, my nigga. You are stamped. You are stamped as one of the all-time greats. You in a lot of people top 5. You a lot of people goats. So it's like, what more does he want? Wayne is coming off very bitter. He's coming off, and it's surprising because Wayne has never really acted like this before. He has never, even during his run, like when he was self-proclaiming himself best rapper alive, and by the work that he was putting out and the quality of music that he was putting out, people couldn't dispute it. So they just started saying it along with him, like, nah, this nigga the best rapper alive. And even sometimes when he get on features, people are still reminded, yeah, this is why we touted this nigga as the best rapper alive. So I just need Wayne to chill out. Just please chill out, bro. Like you getting your props. You getting your just due. You don't need a Coachella and a Grammys cosign, man. That just continues to paint to the narrative well that I hate. Like as if we need these platforms to highlight us. Like, nah. So when you get one of the biggest rappers of all time coming out and saying this shit, like if this was an upcoming rapper, it's kind of like, okay, I understand. But when it's Wayne, somebody who's way past his prime, who's already been solidified, who's already, done the bulk of his work, I can't get with it, man. I can't get with that. So Wayne, chill out, bro. Chill out, man. You one of the greatest. You always be one of the greatest. You don't need a Coachella and Grammys cosign or nobody else at that. No American Music Awards, none of that other shit. Like, stop it, bro. Stop it. So moving on. This shit was crazy. Ice Spice got into an altercation in the McDonald's in LA. Now, Ice Spice and McDonald's being in the same sentence with altercation is crazy. The first thing that took me back with this is that she was by herself. Well, she wasn't by herself. She was with a friend. But technically, when you speak about a celebrity and you just out there with your friend, you technically by yourself. Like you're out here, you're exposed. Where the fuck was her security at? Where the fuck was her security at? There is no way that Ice Spice should be anywhere chilling by herself. And first of all, you shouldn't be eating McDonald's Ice Spice. You need to dead that. If you eat McDonald's, you don't care about life. Like, and then you're sitting down in the McDonald's at that eating. Like, that's wild. So this girl walks up, looks like she talking to Ice Spice friend, getting on her. Then she start talking to Ice Spice, asking her where she at, where she from, and all this other shit. She get to swinging on her. Ice Spice jumps on the table. The girl backing up. So she with her boyfriend. The altercation goes outside, goes into the street. It's just wild. The video's out there, so I don't got to continue to break it down. But it's that could have went left very, very quick. Uh, Again, under no circumstances should Ice Spice be anywhere without security. Like, no, like celebrities got to realize when you reach a certain point, like you're a valuable asset. You're a valuable asset now. That don't make you pussy. That don't make you scared. That don't make you weak. No, you are protecting yourself because you're an asset. Because again, like I said last week with the whole Pooh Shiesty and Gucci man situation, hey, a lot of people depend on y'all. It's no longer just about you. You got crazy people out here. You got crazy fans who want to run up on you, try to get a viral moment, try to go viral. Then the girl herself, she was just lying, which I'm gonna play in a minute. Just lying about situations that happen. But you got to protect yourself at all times, man. You got to protect yourself at all times. Like this, there's no way Ice Spice should be anywhere dolo because you can run into situations like that. We all know about certain celebrities going places, unfortunately losing their lives, and it shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be like that. So I'm just glad um she wasn't really hurt. I'm gonna read a statement from her and from her attorney. Let me go ahead. Let me read that real quick. Um, Ice Spice attorney says they will be pressing charges following the attack on her. The unprovoked attack on my client has been reported to the LAPD, and we will be pursuing any and all avenues to hold the perpetrators responsible for their actions, including criminally and civilly. We are also exploring holding the location responsible for their lack of appropriate security. Yeah, I've been seeing that a lot lately too. Establishments being held accountable when something happens to somebody. I know it's usually it depends on the place, so it's kind of like on a case to case basis. But yeah, definitely 100%. You got to make examples out of people. You had to make examples out of people because then they think they could just run around. They could just run around and get away with some shit like this. But under no circumstances should Ice Spice be out here by herself. Let me play what this clown ass girl had to say about the altercation. So this is the girl uh who basically attacked Ice Spice and her friend.
But before we did that, we came from the beach earlier that night and we decided to go walk around Hollywood or whatever. But before we did that, we decided to stop by McDonald's because we all had to use the bathroom. So then one of my friends, she comes out and she was like, "Oh, I think that's Ice Spice over there." And I'm like, "Oh, for real?" So I go up to them and I'm giving her and the other girl she was with compliment. And then immediately Ice Spice was just being rude. She was like, "Why are you over here? You could leave. Bye." And I'm like, "Why are you being rude?" Pretty much. And she was basically saying like, "You could just leave. Bye. Like, I don't even know why you're at my table." Then that's when I proceed to ask her, like, "You don't got to be rude. I'm just giving you guys a compliment." And I'm like, "You know what? Where are you from?" She said, "I'm from New York." So I said, "Let me tell you something. I don't care where you're from." I'm like, "You in LA, you in my city now. You can't be out here disrespecting people. Like, if you wanted us to leave, you could have just politely said, 'Oh, I'm not in the mood' or something, right?" Instead of just yelling at me. So she kept going on. Then she calls me a bitch. So after she calls me a bitch, I hit her. So I hit her, and then so I got escorted out the McDonald's. And then, so after they escorted me, I'm like by my car, and I hear Ice Spice in the middle of the street talking about some. "Where is that bitch at? I want to fight her with you, woo woo." So I come back down the street, and then that's when me and her fought again. And then she just kept talking a whole lot of mess. That's just like the brief of the story, honestly. And then as I'm outside the McDonald's as well, she picks up one of my homie's phone. She picks it up and she throws his phone and broke his screen. So it was just like basically she was being disrespectful and rude, which is why we fought. As a fan, I'm not expecting you to be rude or nothing like that. I'm thinking you're just gonna, "Oh, like, thank you for supporting me, this and that." But she had a different attitude towards me. With Ice Spice, I have no like longer beef with her. Like I never had beef with her, nothing. But she lost the fan. I can't listen to her the same anymore. Like it's just now I know that you're like disrespectful and all of that. I just can't support her. I was with my friends and everything.
Bitch, you lying. Cut it out. Cut it out, man. We seen the video. We got the audio. As soon as this girl walks up, she already disrespectful off rip. Like she going in on a friend or whatever. Then she start acting. None of what she talked about happened. Like we see you on camera, bruh. We see you on camera. Now you about to get sued and you gonna be held accountable. You might be going to jail now. See, this is just not a lesson for celebrities, but for fans too, or people who trying to catch a moment, bruh. You will be held accountable. You will be going to jail, and y'all don't got no fucking money. Y'all don't got no money for no lawyer. Y'all don't got no bail money. Stop playing around and fucking around with people. Leave people alone. Life is not a game. I said this last week. You don't get to hit the reset button because honestly, it's not even a celebrity that can be in danger. You can be in danger too. You can die. Somebody's security can use force, feel like the celebrity's life that they're protecting is at risk, and now you dead. So there's lesson on both sides. Hey, celebs, get you security. Fuck what the narrative is. Fuck what people got to say. Fuck what they nah, nigga, you move around with security. Yes, nigga, I move around with security. I'm a valuable asset, nigga. And for you fans out here, stop playing. This shit is not a game. Ice Spice in no situation should be anywhere by herself. I'm glad she's okay, but you damn sure shouldn't be in no McDonald's because again, McDonald's. If you eat McDonald's, you don't care about life. But you damn sure shouldn't be in that bitch sitting down eating either by yourself, no security. You tripping. So I'm glad that Ice Spice is okay, but all in all, man, stop playing. Leave these celebrities alone because you can end up hurting yourself too or losing your life if somebody do got security around them. Or if the celebrity feeling froggy, hey, they can get busy by themselves. People have knives on them, guns on them. You just never know. Stop playing. Leave people alone and go about your business. It's just that simple. So moving on, I want to talk about this because this shit is getting ridiculous. Hey, listen. Media heads, people just giving their commentary. This whole Drake Iceman shit. I spoke about this a few weeks ago. I'm really speaking to the ones who was just trying to push this narrative that this nigga was just a cancer and all this other shit. Now everybody want to have leaks. Everybody trying to figure out when he's gonna drop. You know, who's gonna be on the album. Oh, I hear it's dropping this week, that week. So then of course, academics and Mauled, they was giving their own, commentary and opinions on according to their sources, when the album's gonna drop. And I'm seeing people talking about, oh, this ruins Drake. This is gonna hurt Drake. Listen, stop acting like as if you care about what academics and Maul had to say about Drake and this album. Stop it. Just knock it off. Y'all keep using academics and Maul as a shield to hide how you really want to feel. And express how you feel. I should say, express how you feel. You don't give a fuck about what Maul and academics saying, bro. You just don't like that nigga. It's just that simple. And also, if you're leaning on Maul and academics to skew your view on an album, you don't give a fuck about that album or the artist. Oh, this is what? Are you dead ass serious? Listen, he's at to a point now. He's a rap icon for a reason. It don't matter what nobody prior to this album drop is affecting anything. And this is why even before the battle, I knew some of this shit was nobody was gonna be affected regardless of the outcome of that battle. Kendrick wasn't gonna be affected. Drake wasn't gonna be affected. We seen both of them post the battle be very successful. Tours, both successful. Some Sexy Songs for You drop. Successful. Went platinum. Like nothing is changing anything. So stop acting like as if what academics and Maul saying is hurting that nigga. It's not. And again, y'all niggas just pre-hating on an album that ain't even out yet. That's really what it is. Calling a spade a spade. Enough is enough. Enough is enough. Say how you really want to feel. Don't lean on them two niggas acting like you give a fuck what they have to say about this shit. That's just not reality. We've seen the tours. We've seen the album sales. Judge the music accordingly and just go about your day, bro. And again, we still haven't got a fucking a single from this album yet. That's the biggest thing. We have yet to get a single from this project. Nothing has came. He hasn't said anything. He hasn't said anything. We haven't got a single. And so these niggas is just, it's the same two-step. It's been this way since Views. But now because Ak and Maul wasn't really around Views. So now that they're around, anytime these niggas say something, it's like, oh, they use his PR. Them niggas ain't that nigga PR. Them niggas are fans. Just like anybody else giving their opinion who are close to him, I should say. Them niggas ain't his representation. What are y'all talking about? That shit don't even add up. That shit don't even make sense. But this shit don't go on for nobody else. It don't. This shit didn't even happen with Cole. You know what I'm saying? Just wait for the album, bro. It's okay. It's going to come. Y'all go ahead because you already got your drafts ready. You already got your tweets ready. Just go ahead and save it, bro. Good or bad, I know a lot of them, you already got the shit ready. But stop acting like as if they're the reason why you have a disdain for that man. It's not them two niggas. It's not. Niggas just got to start being more honest about their assessment when it comes to any artist. Any artist. And a lot of y'all just waiting to give your opinion on a nigga you don't like. That's really what it is. Like I say, there's about 3 rappers in particular that I do not speak on because I don't listen to them niggas' music. I don't care how big the artist is. But I also said this too. A lot of y'all niggas, y'all can't survive. Y'all can't survive without talking about that nigga, man. It's kind of sad. For you to so-called claim love hip-hop, your content only popping if you talking about that nigga. How can you love hip-hop where the only thing you want to talk about is one nigga? How can you love hip-hop when all your content is surrounded or only pops off when you talking about or starting narratives about one nigga that you claim you don't like? All your content is surrounding this nigga. Again, niggas started podcasts because of that nigga. They not here now. Niggas started TikToks because of that battle. Niggas ain't here now. It's just sad and pathetic, man. It's just sad. Just wait for the fucking album, bro. The album ain't here yet. We ain't get a single yet. Just chill. Just chill. So moving on. This nigga. Ridiculous. This nigga has finally got arrested. I talked about this last year, actually. I can't remember what episode exactly. So singer David arrested on suspicion of killing a 14-year-old girl found dead in his Tesla. So if you've been following this podcast, you remember I spoke about this last year. He wasn't arrested at the time. He wasn't even a suspect. And I'm like, man, this nigga 100% guilty. It took them long enough. Singer David has been arrested on suspicion of killing a 14-year-old girl whose decomposed body was found 7 months ago in his apparently abandoned Tesla. Authorities said Thursday while his lawyers declared his innocence. Los Angeles police said in a brief statement that the homicide detectives arrested 20-year-old Houston-born pop singer whose legal name is David Burke on suspicion of murder and investigation of the killing of Celeste Rivas Hernandez. Defense attorneys Blair Burke, Marilyn Bernarski, and Regina Peter responded in an email. Let us be clear, the actual evidence in this case will show that David Burke did not murder Celeste Rivas Hernandez and he was not the cause of her death. Police said investigators will present a case of prosecutors at the Los Angeles County District Attorney's Office on Monday. The office said in its own statement that it is aware of the arrest and its major crimes division will review the case to determine whether there is enough evidence to file charges. The defense lawyers added there has been no indictment returned by any grand jury in this case and no criminal complaint filed. David has only been detained under suspicion. We will vigorously defend David's innocence. It was their first public statements on the case. Authorities did not publicly name Burke as a suspect until his arrest. He was being held in jail without bail. The singer had been under investigation by LA County Grand Jury looking into the death. The probe was officially secret, but its existence and the designation of David as its target was revealed on February 25th. When his mother, father, and brother filed an objection in the Texas court, the subpoenas demanding they testify. This is sad, man. Listen, like I said last time. There's no way this nigga don't know what happened to this girl. First of all, he nasty as hell because he been dealing with her uh since she's been 13 years old. And he is, let me look up this nigga's age real quick. So he's 21. So she's been dead since she was before. Yeah, so he been dealing with her for like a year, 2 years, something like that. So he already nasty off rip because you messing with a minor. So we gonna go ahead and get that established off rip. But there's no way this nigga don't know what happened to this child, man. She's a child. She's a child. There's no way he don't know. He either did it himself or he know who was involved. Her body was found in your Tesla, abandoned. You still don't know nothing. Let's also add he he moved some of his houses into his mom and I think his dad's name or something like that. Like he took some assets, put them in their name. You're not doing that if you're innocent, my nigga. You're not doing that. Let me see some more excerpts I want to read from this. The long dead body of Rivas Hernandez was found in the Tesla tow from the Hollywood Hills on September 8th, a day after she would have turned 15. She was 13-year-old seventh grader when her family reported her missing in 2024 from her hometown of Lake Elsinore, about 70 miles southeast of Los Angeles. Authorities give her age as 14 when she was killed in court documents. So this 2024, this nigga was 19 at the time. So you 19 years old fucking around with a 13, 14-year-old off rip. You a pedo off rip. So let's go ahead and get that established. Again, you're not going to tell me that this nigga didn't know what the fuck was going on. Period. Point blank. He did it himself or he know who did it. I don't know why this has been dragged out or prolonged for this. Like, it's too much evidence tied with this nigga. Of course, with some of the images that he had in some of his music videos is very, very glaring and very, very alarming, very telling. But yeah, get this nigga out of here, man. Get this out of here. This shit has gone on long enough. This shit has gone on long enough. And again, of course, in all cases, I always say if I'm wrong about something, I got no problem walking it back. But I'm standing 10 toes down on this one. This nigga's guilty. This nigga's guilty. Off rip, there should be charges filed against him for fucking around with a minor. Off rip. 13 years old. And you 18, 19 at the time. Again, this nigga born in 05, so he 21. So at the time he was messing with her, again, he was 19, 18 years old, messing around with a 13, 14-year-old. Come on, man, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It's just too much tied to that nigga. He did that shit. He did that shit. Get that nigga out of here. But I'm surprised that it took this long for them to even arrest him. Now, they're saying he's only being arrested under suspicion. He hasn't really been hit with any charges yet. He hasn't been really indicted yet. But I just don't see a situation where he comes out of this. I just don't see it. I've never really heard it do before prior to this case. I might have heard one of his songs through TikTok just in passing, but I'm not really familiar with his music like that. But yeah, man, you got to get this nigga out of here, man. You got to get this nigga out of here, man. Enough is enough. Enough is enough, man. These niggas out here moving around nasty. Now, all of a sudden, you don't know what's going on with a car that's in your name that was in a band and her body been in there. No, you don't know what the fuck going on. You don't know what happened to her body or how it got in that bitch. Stop it. Stop it, man. And, again, prayers and condolences to her family, man. That child, man. That shit is sad. That shit is sad. So, moving on to this next topic, because this is funny. Nike's having a hard time selling sneakers. Now, this shit here is ridiculous. I'm going to tell you why. Because I'm going to read it because actually Brian Windhorst reported on this. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to read what he had to say as regards to this. Nike is reportedly struggling to sell basketball shoes because NBA players aren't as popular as they used to be. Cap. Financial experts claim the lack of player popularity is now directly hitting Nike's revenue and stock price. It's bullshit. These niggas, some of the most popular players, jersey sales are top of the league every year for the last 4 or 5 years. Jason Tatum up there, Jalen Brunson, Anthony Edwards, Jokic, Victor. It's not due to a lack of popularity. We're not gonna sit up here and tell a lie. I think it's two factors. I think it's the design of the sneakers for one. That's number one. There's really no effort put into them. A lot of them designs is trash. And number two is, man, look at the times that we in. Look at the times that we in. I mean, the average American is struggling. The average American is struggling, and we know the price of sneakers have gone up. We see what's going on with the retros. Every time Jordans come back out, these shits are 200 plus. Adidas seem to be doing fine with Anthony Edwards and James Harden. They seem to be doing fine. Now, I'm not gonna lie, some of them designs, it's crazy that James Harden best sneakers has come at the tail end of his career. His last two sneakers have honestly been the best sneakers in his line. Anthony Edwards, he doing his thing too as well with Adidas. So it ain't due to no popularity. Let's cut the shit. Let's cut the shit. Let's cut the shit. The most of it is your designs. The designs are ass. The designs are ass, and yeah, man, the average American is struggling, man. Make a more affordable sneaker. And Nike can afford to do that because I'm looking like who's even. Let me look at their roster. Mm-mm. Okay, LeBron past his prime. Kevin Durant passed. Ja Morant still in his prime. Devin Booker, Giannis, Kay Cunningham. Listen, Ja Morant, Devin Booker, Giannis. Now, Devin Booker, to say he's not popular is crazy. Devin Booker has been coming out. I don't know exactly success wise, but he got a line that's been coming out over the last couple years. You know, I see some people like him. I don't think they're doing really crazy or nothing like that. But it's I can't say that it's due to a lack of popularity. Just listen to the names I just named. Like, come on, bro. And I think Nike just has to do a better job of designing some sneakers. Maybe marketing can be better. It just comes back down to affordability, man. We don't really got to skate around it. We see what's going on out here. Motherfuckers are struggling to pay bills. They can't afford to probably buy a 200 plus sneaker. And that's essentially what it is. But saying it is due to a lack of popularity. Come on, bro. That's not going on, man. I can't believe they even tried to get that off. And like I said, Devin Booker, John, and then also John Morant hasn't been really playing lately, so that kind of hurts him too. But people love Josh Sneaker. Uh, they love his sneaker, man. Like that shit is crazy to me. Players are more popular than ever, if you ask me, in my opinion. So I think it's just gonna boil down to, are you really putting in the effort to put it in design? Get busy. Like that's really what it boils down to, in my opinion. Like, are you getting busy with these designs? Some of these designs are ass. I don't really like John Morant's sneaker, but I've seen some people go out there and get it. Devin Booker, I've seen some people go out there and get it. So I don't know what they gauging it off of. For them to charge it to that is kind of lazy, in my opinion. It's very lazy. They don't really want to address the elephant in the room, and the elephant in the room is the state of the economy, man. So Nike, you got to do better than that, man. Nike, you have to do better than that. So, moving on next. We get into some NBA playoff talk, recapping this playing, and all this other good shit. Cause I got some shit to say. So we're gonna start off with these plans that happened. Let me start off by saying this too. This playing shit is unnecessary. Again, all the teams that originally seeded in 1 through 8 made the playoffs. Uh, to me, they be having good games, but it's unnecessary. It's unnecessary. Why do I, as a 7 seed, have to play potentially twice for me to lock up a spot that I already had? It's just unnecessary. The playing shit is just stupid. They need to just go ahead, get rid of it. 1 through 8 seed lock. Get this shit going, man. Let's get it out of here. Let's get out of here. And I count playing games as playoff games. No playing playoff game should be on Prime or Peacock. This shit has to stop. This shit has to stop. It gotta stop. No playoff games, no playing games should be on Prime or Peacock. I love Prime. They got a dope crew. I said that before. Shout out to Taylor Rooks, Dirk, Udonis, Steve Nash. I love that crew. But y'all should not have playoff games. They had people running that we've had people run into issues going to bars, and the bars don't have Prime to show the games. And I'm not even mad at the bars. They should ABC, ESPN, That's it. ABC, ESPN, NBC. That should be the spots for the playoff games. That's it. There's no reason why people should have to go out their way to go get Amazon Prime, Peacock to watch no fucking playoff game. Y'all not broke. Y'all don't need no more money than what you already got, bro. Playoff games should be specifically for those nationally televised channels, bro. That simple. But these play-in games. So Charlotte took care of business against Miami in the first play-in. Portland beat Phoenix in their 7-10 matchup, so they got the 7th seed. Orlando got smoked by Philadelphia. Golden State beat LA. And then on Friday, for the final spots, Charlotte got smoked by Orlando, so Orlando got the 8th seed, and then Phoenix smoked Golden State to get the 8th seed in the West. Pablo Banchero, as a Pablo Banchero fan, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start off with this one. It makes it hard for me to be a fan of him because consistency. Because this nigga has to be more consistent. The game that he had against Philadelphia made me question why is he even in the league. The game against Charlotte, this is why this nigga got superstar potential. You can't continuously have those high highs and low lows like that. It just cannot happen, bro. You have to be better. Pablo Banchero has to be better, bro. That's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Like, there's nothing wrong with having a bad game, but when you're not consistently living up to the hype and not living up to your standard, that's a problem. So hopefully, because of course I don't have them winning the series, but his individual performance has to be consistently better and living up to the standard. Point blank, period. LaMelo Ball, you are going on your 6th year. LaMelo Ball to me is just I really feel like he treats basketball like it's like on some street ball shit. His shot selection to me is terrible. In the first half of that game versus Orlando, I mean, he had no points. He had no points. He was like 0-6 from the field or some shit like that. He ended up with 23, but we talking about garbage time shit now. But LaMelo has to mature on the basketball court, 100%. Like you are the leader of the team now. Point blank, period. Like LaMelo Ball should be rising up to be all NBA level type of player. Now, granted, the Hornets, they had a nice little run towards the end of the season, but to me, I wasn't really a believer. I kind of felt like it was fake. And that game against the Orlando Magic kind of spoke to that. Now, another interesting stat that I read that I came across is like the Hornets have the biggest blowout losses in play-in history over the last 3-4 years. And LaMelo Ball is a part of all of those losses. That's telling. So when the stakes are high and playoffs are on the line, because again, the Hornets haven't been in the playoffs since 2016. They are getting blown the fuck out. And it has to go back to the best player on the team. And that has to be LaMelo Ball. So I expect LaMelo Ball to have a serious jump as far as his game next season. His IQ has to be better. His shot selection has to be better. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. He has to cut down on the turnovers. Like, it's time, bro. You got drafted in 2020. You got drafted in 2020, bro. It's time to rise. Let me go ahead and get some props to Denny Avida. In the Bulls, you are going to hell. I said in 2020, I got a tweet on it that said Bulls had two options at number 4. It was LaMelo Ball or Denny. Oh, man. And who did we proceed to get? We proceeded to get motherfucking Patrick Williams, man. This shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy. Why is this game not showing up, man? Hold on. This nigga showed the fuck out. Shout out my nigga Cam. My nigga Cam said that nigga is IDF Luca. That man had 41 points, 7 rebounds, 12 assists. Was closing him out towards the end of that game. He was getting busy, so I definitely want to give him his props. I remember earlier this year, people were questioning as to why he was getting high All-Star votes. Man, listen, at the end of the day, he from Israel, so the whole country was backing him and supported him, and his play supported that. He deserved to get the All-Star votes. Like, I just found that very crazy that people was shocked as if why he was getting the credit that he was getting. This man's averaging 24 this year, 6 rebounds, 6 assists on 46% shooting from the floor. Led the Portland Trail Blazers to the playoffs again. Game on the line, scored 41 points. Very efficient. Was getting to the rack towards the end of the game for high, efficient shots. Like, you got to salute that, man. So salute to him. And the Chicago Bulls, you could go to fuck the hell, man. Can't believe y'all drafted Patrick Williams over that guy, man. That's ridiculous. I got nothing for the Miami Heat. Miami Heat, I have nothing. You niggas been imaginary players. It is what it is. Philadelphia 76ers, I don't expect them to do anything in the first round. Honestly, they might get swept. I got nothing. I love Tyrese Maxey, I think should be at least an all NBA third player. Paul George, you getting no love from me, Paul George. Nothing, not a thing. Steph Curry. So now Steph Curry went out against the LA Clippers and had a great game. Right? Had a great game against them. I'm not going to take that away from Steph at all. Steph had a great game. 35 points. Hit some clutch shots towards the end of that game. Clutch shots. Kawhi Leonard, no, I can't say much. Kawhi Leonard, terrible. That whole Clippers Kawhi Leonard shit, done. But Steph Curry had a great game. Let's go to the Phoenix game. Steph Curry was 4-16 from the floor, 3 of 10. 4 rebounds, 4 assists, 17 points in a win or lose game. Win or go home game. And you know what? I don't have a problem with Steph Curry having a bad game. What I have a problem with is the discourse around this nigga every time you have a bad game. Ever since 2016 finals, this nigga can have one of the worst games a superstar can have, and it's just... He's hurt. But when this nigga play good, oh, look what he played through. Or he's just not, he played great. But when Steph play bad, niggas ain't got nothing for him. He's not held to the same... He don't get critiqued like his peers. It's not to be debated. I'm not arguing it. Nobody can tell me this nigga gets held to the same standard as his peers when he loses. This nigga play bad, niggas just gloss over the bitch. He played bad. It's look, he hurt. Niggas didn't say that versus the Clippers. You didn't say that. As soon as the game was over with the Clippers, niggas was going back to saying what the greatest point guard ever. No. Stop telling me this nigga is hurt or playing through shit or not saying nothing when this nigga shits the fucking bed. Steph is one of the greatest players of all time. He's the greatest shooter of all time. He has had legendary games. Most points in the game 7, 50 points, all that. 2022 finals, one of the greatest games he ever had in his career was game 4 in Boston on the road. But when this nigga plays bad, niggas just scoff at the bitch. There's nothing wrong with him. He played bad. It's okay to say it. I don't want to hear shit about this nigga leg when he goes out there versus the Clippers, has a masterclass, and then versus the Suns, he out there looking like shit. He played like dog shit, and that's just what it is. The nigga KD can go out there today, not 2015, today, have a bad game, niggas talk about him like he's Sharif Abdul-Rahim. It's unbelievable. Like this nigga not a 2-time finals champ and 2-time finals MVP. It's not really even so much about the accomplishment aspect, it's the performance. You get what I'm saying? But you got to recognize that too. You can't avoid it. But this nigga Steph just continues. Don't play in my face and talk about him not having a finals chip was a big thing. It wasn't a big thing in comparison to his peers. It's not. It wasn't. That wasn't a huge indictment on that nigga. 2023. wipe down. 2024, wipe down. 2025, wipe down. 2026, wipe down. Granted, he is solidified as one of the all-time greats. But his outings in some of these playing games and in the playoffs is getting smoked. On top of him playing bad. It's not really so much about the win-loss. It's the performance, bro. This nigga can never just play a fucking bad game and be held accountable for it. It's always some fucking extra shit. The nigga played bad, bruh. And that's just what it is. I don't want to hear about his leg. I don't want to hear about a shoulder. I don't want to hear about a pinky. I don't want to hear about a toe. Nada. He played bad, and that's just what it is. It's okay. Next up. Because this nigga on the radar too. Anthony Edwards. I'm talking about this last year. I still got a clip up from last year playoff. This is May. Anthony Edwards he has been out over the last, I think month and a half or so, dealing with a knee injury. He's playing now. So I'm not one of these niggas who act like as if niggas don't be hurt. You can be hurt. My problem is this. If you are playing, you do not get the injury excuse for me, bro. You don't, because you can sit down and not play, and that's fine. It's okay. I'm not gonna indict you if you don't play, but if you go out there, I have to judge it for what it is. Now, if Luka Doncic was in these playoffs, he would have more pressure than Anthony Edwards to deliver. And what do I mean by that? At least get to the final stage. Play at a high level. Coming off last year, that conference finals appearance last year was inexcusable for Anthony Edwards from an individual play standpoint. He had at least 3 games in that series where he scored under 20 points. Unacceptable. So now I'm coming into these playoffs. Anthony Edwards has been getting Jordan comps since he was 22 years old. This is not a lie. I'm not making this up. You can go look it up. You could go actually look at the Timberwolves Twitter page where they got a picture of him, Kobe, and Jordan. At a certain time this year, media members, including Kendrick Perkins, have dubbed this nigga the best player in the league. He has been dubbed the top 5 player in this league. I personally have him around 6 to 8. You cannot continue to tell me that this nigga is 24 years old and he do not have expectations. If he's 24 years old, don't put him up there yet. Wait. Stop telling me this nigga is 24 years old so he can't have expectations. That's not how this shit work. I said this about Luka back in 2020. You can't want to put this man top 5 and not have expectations on him. Anthony Edwards, again, because Luka's not playing, has the most pressure out of any player in these playoffs. Period. Do I have Denver winning this series? 100%. But I want to see how he individually performs. Period. And if you're going to continue to give him these comps, yeah, expectations come with that. So reevaluate your fucking expectations. It's a very simple concept. It's nothing hard at all. But y'all want to continue to give him the aura. Jordan this, Jordan that. Well, at what fucking time do this nigga got to reach a finals at least? I don't like his number 2, Julius Randle. I don't. But at the same time, too, that don't absolve him. You can't have it fucking both ways. Don't tell me that this nigga is 24 years old. I don't want to hear that shit. When Jason Tatum was 21, 22, niggas didn't give a fuck about that. You was on this nigga head top. I don't want to hear it. If he's 24 years old, don't put him in the top 10 talks then. Don't put him up there. Because it comes with expectations. It's very simple. And we know the reason why you niggas won't hold him accountable. I ain't got to say it. I've been saying it. But we all know why. But enough is enough with this guy. I love Ant. I got Ant ranked as a 6th to 8th player in the league. But he's not going to be able to escape accountability when it comes to expectations. I'm sorry. Move him down then. Kick him out the top 10. You don't get to be regarded as top 10 and don't come with expectations. I'm not saying 4 or 5 different players got to win a championship. It's only one ring. But at what point in time are you going to continue to just, hey, he could be Jordan, but not at least no type of Jordan type shit. Niggas get on Luka about his like a hardware. Where the fuck this nigga hardware at? Where's Ant hardware at? Please let me know. Somebody tell me. Somebody let me know. That's all I got to really say about that. As far as who has the most pressure. I've seen other people bring up Donovan Mitchell. Donovan Mitchell is fair. I just don't have higher expectations for Donovan Mitchell than I do Ant, because I never regarded Donovan Mitchell as a top 10 player. Top 10, top 5 player. But he hasn't been past the second round. He is a leader on the Cavs. Yeah, he do got to at least reach a conference final. But I don't got higher expectations for him than I do Ant. And nobody else really for real. Donovan Mitchell, Luka if he was playing, and Ant. Those really the main 3. Everybody else is pretty much solidified. They stamped. Everybody else got a ring at least. They just added to their resume at this point. Recapping some of these games. Cleveland handled business week 1. 126-113 in game 1. Donovan Mitchell, 32 points. I think James had 20 and 12. Denver handled business. Jamal Murray, 30 points. Joker had 25 points, 13 rebounds, 11 assists, which is crazy because I predicted the stat line to be 27, 13, and 11. Hey, I know this basketball shit, man. New York versus Atlanta. New York handled business 113-102. Jalen Brunson, 28 points. The Hawks, man, listen, this Jonathan Kuminga shit. Listen, Atlanta fans was getting on Warriors fans and Steve Kerr head for whatever reason. In them first 3 games, he tricked y'all niggas. I told y'all, this man, he's not a good basketball player. It's just that simple. Jonathan Kuminga is not a good basketball player. He's not it. This man, and Rasheed, those two on the floor at the same time is some of the most nasty display of basketball I've ever seen. That's just me being 100% real. Like they have to go. They have to go. I love Jalen Johnson. He's a dog. But Kuminga and Rasheed, no. They ain't it. Houston lost to the Lakers. Luke Kennard had 27 points. Sengun only had 19. Man, listen. Under no circumstances, KD didn't play. He had a knee injury. Under no circumstances should the Rockets lose this series without Luka or Austin Reeves. It should not happen. KD didn't play, so we'll see what his status is going forward. I don't know how he got an injury resting throughout these 2 weeks also. I don't know how the fuck that happened. But nonetheless, the Houston Rockets should not lose this series. If they lose the series, Ime Udoka has to answer a lot of fucking questions. Because these niggas should not lose this series, bro. I got these niggas winning in 5. I got the Knicks beating the Hawks in 6. I got Denver winning in 5. And I got Cleveland winning in 6. I got Boston sweeping Philadelphia. I got Oklahoma City sweeping Phoenix. I got Detroit sweeping Orlando. And I got San Antonio beating Portland in the sweep as well. My finals prediction is Boston versus OKC. And I honestly believe OKC will repeat. It will be dope to see. SGA, we already know he's 4 straight 30 points, shooting 50% from the field. Shooting 50% from the field is alien shit. That will never be normal. So for him to do this for the 4th straight year, there's only one other guy who's done that. That goes from Chicago. So if SGA can get back-to-back chips, back-to-back final MVPs, that does a lot for him. Listen, I already got him as a top 5 shooting guard of all time. I actually got him at number 4. But if he continues to just add to the resume at this clip, yeah, man, because he's doing some shit we ain't seen. Simply doing some shit like we haven't seen in a very, very long time. For you to be averaging 30 points on your 4th straight year, shooting 50% from the floor, that's crazy, bro. So salute to that nigga, man. That nigga is getting busy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got as far as these playoffs and my predictions of what's going on. But yeah, man, I think it's going to be a great playoffs. The first round, I think it's pretty much going to be a wash. But as we get deeper into these series, we're definitely going to see Some more great matchups. Um, we're definitely going to see some more great matchups. Definitely going to see, these series getting more thicker as the stakes get higher. As the stakes get higher. And I'm definitely sticking by what I said about that Cavs shit. That Cavs shit is gonna blow up. I don't see James Harden and Donovan Mitchell getting over the hump, getting to the finals. I don't see them beating Boston. I just don't see it. Uh Knicks, I know a couple of people. Here's my thing with Jalen Brunson, because I think Jalen Brunson has been one of the people too that people say he got some pressure as well. Jalen Brunson, I will say he does. I think last year was the Knicks' best opportunity. I think they fumbled. I don't think they're getting back. I think they really fumbled the opportunity last year to really reach a finals and ultimately win a chip. Jalen Brunson, however, is a great player. I'll never take that from him. I think I got him probably like 10 to 13 best player in the league, somewhere in there. Um, but I just don't like I don't like Miles Bridges. OG is cool. The issue with the Knicks, I don't think really falls on him. People are saying he can't be the best player on the championship team. I disagree. I think he can be. I think the Knicks definitely was a championship caliber type team last year, but the inconsistency really comes from Miles Bridges, bruh. Miles Bridges, OG is cool. Cat, I love Cat, but Cat can sometimes he questionable too as far as what he can do. Like if Cat really plays like how he's capable of playing, bruh, there's no reason why Jalen Brunson and Cat can't lead the Knicks to to at least a finals appearance. Like again, the Knicks haven't been to the finals since when? 1999. So it just boils down to what's going on around Jalen Brunson and Cat. Honestly, like Mikal Bridges, 32 minutes, 11 points, unacceptable. Josh Hart, I don't expect him to score more than Mikal Bridges. He kind of like that role guy, do the dirty work, shit like that. OG, 18 points. That's acceptable for him. But y'all gave up 4 first-round picks to get Mikal Bridges. 11 points? No, that's not gonna do it, bro. Mikal Bridges should be at least a 18 to 22 a night guy. Period. Some nights he dropping 30. Some nights he dropping 30. Yes, I said it. Some nights he dropping 30. It's gonna really boil down to Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby for real. I think Jalen Brunson, like I said, 28 points. Cat had 25 points. If Mikal Bridges is doing what he's supposed to be doing, then yes, the Knicks can be a threat. But that's really the issue with that squad, bro. It wasn't a coaching issue because they got the same fucking record they had last year, really. So Tibbs wasn't the issue. So man, it remains to be seen. It remains to be seen. But I think they really, really fumbled their opportunity last year. They really fumbled their opportunity last year. That's where they fucked up at. So it remains to be seen. NFL draft is coming up this week as well. I don't really got too much for my Panthers. Hopefully they get Sadiq, tight end from Oregon. That'd be a huge weapon for us on the offensive side of the ball. Hopefully we can get him. Dexter Lawrence got traded to the Bengals. The Bengals gave up their number 10th pick in the first round of this year's draft for Dexter Lawrence. Listen, that was a terrible trade. The number 10th pick in a draft where D-line has a lot of talent is more valuable than a 29-year-old Dexter Lawrence. I'm sorry, I can't agree with that. That was a bad trade. But I guess the Bengals felt desperate. Of course, Bengals defense has been a big Achilles heel over the last 4 or 5 years. They can score with the best, but their defense is just dog shit. But giving up the number 10 pick for Dexter Lawrence is fucking insane. Insane, bruh. That was a panic move, in my opinion. I just don't see it. Number 10 pick has to be for somebody who at least the best at their position. He ain't that. I'm sorry. Dexter Lawrence is cool, but he ain't better than my dog, Derek Brown from the Panthers. I'm sorry. And again, he'll be 29. The number 10 pick in the draft? No. So I give the Bengals an F for that. And hey, salute to the Giants for getting that, because now you got the number 5 pick and number 10 pick in the draft. Salute. But the Bengals, come on, man, stop it. Cut it out, man. That was insane. That was That was ridiculous, man. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got. Again, playoff basketball is here, so definitely be ready to talk about this over the next coming weeks. Um, Again, thank y'all for tapping in with me, supporting me. I'm on episode 50, man. This shit is crazy. 2 more weeks, I'll be exactly at a year, man. A year, 50 straight weeks. I remember coming in this motherfucker, man, on episode 1, setting up everything, bro. This shit is crazy how much time goes by, but I'm definitely proud of myself. It's definitely a milestone, and I'm ready to just continue to run it up, man. It's really crazy how fast a year approaches, man, when you doing what you love, man. And again, I got high goals, like I got big dreams for this shit, man. I'm gonna continue to run it up. So I appreciate y'all if you a new listener for joining this journey with me. If you've been with me from the beginning, thank you. I appreciate it. Continue to like, share, and subscribe to me running this shit up. And you do the same as well. Continue to pursue them goals, chase them goals, stop procrastinating, get your ass in the gym, get your lazy, funky asses in the gym, and ultimately, please be safe. So, like I say every week, this is I'm Not Repeating Myself podcast. I'm your host, Mike, and I hope you heard what I said the first time because I'm not repeating myself. I'm out.